Who should I show my poem to first? Yuri, let's get that out of the way.
Alright.
I do love her.
Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
Well, I mean, Papa J, this is just Hurt by Johnny Cash. This one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty.
I'm not used to this. Normally I listen to the Nine Inch Nails one.
Used to what?
I don't know.
It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes in and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I'll offer that patience to her, because I'm a bang-up guy.
Yeah, just being approached like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy.
Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? She nods. Really, I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides,
people would just laugh at me.
Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends. Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today?
Yeah, I do, if it's with you.
The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. Because I like this one better for poems. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious was well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken a thought to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic... what?
Pavlovian.
Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more dramatic and metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. It's about a fucking raccoon.
That's right! It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Papa J?
Well, yeah, I guess I do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Papa J.
That's exaggerating a little bit. Go on, please.
It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you to thank for that.
It's nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Black screen. Who should I share my poem to next?
So who are we gonna go with? Sayori Natsuki?
Well, I do Monika, so I said it would be you, and I fucking hate the way you do Sayori, so I'm gonna pick Natsuki.
Alright. Well, if it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either, it's just Hurt by Johnny Cash.
Bitch, how do you not like her? Is this because I didn't pick your fucking side?
Huh, phew what?
Ah, well, anything that isn't a train wreck I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical of Hurt by Johnny Cash.
Hey, what makes you so... I just like the 9 Inch Nails version better. Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Haha! Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well, then keep practicing, and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
That's... something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point.
Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
Hey, what? Fuck you, I didn't copy it!
Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Sayori has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
Ugh, that was a little unnecessary. I try really hard. Think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh, yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she
Hurt
sang
by Johnny Cash.
Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Okay. Apparently if you right click it goes away. Keep going.
It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps it private. Doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. By Johnny Cash. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone.
I don't want no goddamn spider bestiality in my literature club.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's, and I feel like you're self-projecting.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
Trust me, no, I didn't think it was the best anyone could do.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. Fuck spiders.
Yeah, you fucking hate Amy. I get it.
I doubt I have to explain it.
No, you really don't.
Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid spiders are. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. She's a weeb. I get it now. Something if you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid.
And spiders fucking cool.
Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? By Johnny Cash. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today.
Huh? Did you say Yuri?
Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things.
Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. You... It's not like I would judge her or anything.
Natsuki has trouble finding words.
I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff... I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson.
Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it.
Black screen. Who should I show my poem to next? Monika.
Oh.
I hate Sayori. Hi again, Papa J. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Ha 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 ha! I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for me in general about the poem? Sure, here you go. Whoops. I give my poem to Monika. Alright. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been copying Hurt by Johnny Cash? I guess so. You can't deny that it's a good song. Yeah, totally. I love it. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. But Johnny Cash is a man. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way, because I fucking love her. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. It's not like I fucking love her or anything, Baka. You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm just kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Fuck! Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Monika kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Well, I know. I was just saying, I think I fucked up a line in there. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meanings. Cacophony. No, is it? It won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Just naming things that you write with. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Load me?
Load me?
Like, load me? What the fuck?
Save me, load. Okay.
It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just it's kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. As you can see, I left a big one in the middle. And at the end, I wrote load me. I don't really know what that means. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. And as you can see, I don't know how. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes me feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. And the noise is, of course, the big blank space that I left at the bottom of the paper and then wrote load me directly under. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling. or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, do not forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. I am giving you a hint right now, baby. Save your game. There is a twist. Wait, is this a tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Ah ha ha ha. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Well, that's everyone, so I guess. Oh, the good.
Oh. I like this one, Papa J. It has some nice feelings in it.
Ah, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both, because I both like Johnny Cash. Yeah.
That's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart.
You'll never get Kyrie's heart.
If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. But the only feeling I conveyed was being hurt by Johnny Cash. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah. Me neither.
Ugh, you're stupid. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Are you even capable of having a brain?
You want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
In no way did I even... Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt myself today.
Yeah. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever. Squall again.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. Bittersweet chocolate cookies. I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad, like a crying hand job.
I can't.
I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. It'd make a nice happy rainbow.
What is this, Sayori? A fucking Bob Ross video? That's unexpectedly poetic.
It is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Papa J. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Battles. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret.
This is weird.
What?
I pop off my scalp?
Okay, you mean the poem, alright. It's the sweetest place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle and keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally undone, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in. in such a hurry? Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other. I'm done. Holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shattered against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head.
Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something legitimately good coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kinda creepy.
Creepy.
Well, I mean, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being cheerful. Never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something until she dies, like dropping it, no more than a week after. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Black screen. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, alright? I have something extra planned today. Just like me, I'm a little bit extra, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
This is about the festival.
Well, sort of, Solid Snake.
Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Well, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters. I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Oh, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
P! Monica?
Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Almost like there's no point in the club. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's just, they're colored by an 8-year-old. It's not a bad idea.
Well, I mean, you did want to color them, Natsuki. Did I mention I'm 7?
But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that.
Imagine it. Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys?
No, Sayori!
Oh.
That wasn't Monica. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah. It's about expressing your feelings. Being intimate with yourself.
Whoa, I'm really good at poetry then.
Finding new horizons. And having...
That's right, baby. And it's those reasons that we're in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do, baby. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monika have been really trying hard, flipped those, to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
You.
Ha, reciting to letters.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with.
Alright.
Phew. That was Joe from Family Guy. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
Sigh. I guess I don't have much of a choice.
Yeah, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way.
Monika, this is too sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how in the hell you expect to be able to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no.
Don't you worry, baby. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see. Monika flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes the recitation. Recitation? Yeah. The poem. She finishes it. The four of us applaud. Good job. Monika takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica.
What did you fucking call her?
Monica.
Her name is Monika, goddammit! Thank you very much, honey. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next.
Fuck you.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up, keeping her head down. She walks quickly over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
Weird name for a poem.
You can... It's Sayori, you do it.
You can do it, Yuri.
It's called After Image of a Brown Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. I swear to God I can read. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality. And glances around her as if she bewildered even herself.
It's up to me to save this situation. That should have been Papa J.
I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward and we give Yuri the recognition she fucking deserves. I love you, Yuri, you're great. It's not that we didn't want to applaud her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat, which is my lap. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Down on me.
Okay. Guess I'm next then.
Well, I guess that's everyone. We'll see you all later. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the poem.
This one's called My Meadow.
Ahem.
Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet because she likes that word and the chocolates. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost kills my ears. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes, and we applaud.
I did it.
Good job, Sayori.
Even Papa J liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work, because frankly, baby, they're shit. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone.
The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more, baby. We don't have that much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Papa J. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Papa J lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
That's okay.
It's fine. I just wrote Hurt by Johnny Cash. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have that much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. I hurt myself today. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, I copied Johnny Cash. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway.
That doesn't sound like applause.
Jeremy.
Papa J.
Everyone loves Hurt. By Johnny Cash, specifically. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. Shit, that hurt deep, dude. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Fuck. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting, dumbass.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Go ahead and jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down like Yuri's boobs as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds again with the clapping. Come on, Robbie, throw some in there for Papa J.
Fine, Papa J. I'll do it for Papa J. I have a question.
She huffs back. What?
What the fuck is up with your bang? Like, how does she tie, like, a cross around her bang like that?
What do you... Yeah, no, it's anime, though, so there's probably a lot of hair gel.
Okay.
And hairspray, too.
Like, alright.
It might be a clip. It might be like a ribbon clip or something.
But what's it clipped onto?
Hair. Pink hair.
Okay.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again.
Ah, well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I yawned a little bit. I can put whatever face I want for other people. When it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, as I do. I love making them. I put a little cute like flower in the corner. I put like a ribbon banner over there sometime. I go crazy with it. It's my thing. I dabble. So let me know ahead of time what y'all be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too, I know we all love it, but we are a bit tired of Hurt by Johnny Cash. It doesn't have to be your own. Just please do not copy Johnny Cash again. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Oh yeah, no problem. It's really easy to copy lyrics. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day, y'all.
I can't wait.
I can do this. I can do this.
All right. I stand up, fully erect. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monika, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club and impressing Monika, and I'll have to do my best.
Ready to go?
Ready to go, Sayori. Why are you talking to yourself, Sayori?
Yep!
Look at you two, always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jeez, guys, it's not like I like her or anything. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, I mean, come on, Yuri, I fucking love you. How am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Papa J. You don't have to say it. Just kill me already.
Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more, thinking about how much I wish it was Yuri. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori has been a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I just really want another cookie. I like how we get to...
Eat cookies.
Eat cookies is all.
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you, but she didn't have any cookies.
Huh?
What would you do?
Oh, in an instant, I would go wherever the fuck she want. Like, I don't even care. If she asked me to jump, I will say how high, you know? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well.
Oh.
Well. You know what? I'm not gonna lie to her.
You go with...
Not gonna lie to her.
You're gonna give up Sayori? Oh, alright.
Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so...
Isn't she so beautiful and smart? I love her.
That has everything to do with what I just said.
You admitted it.
Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Do you think it'll happen? Do you think a princess and a guy like me?
No. No. Well, maybe.
Fuck you.
But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know.
Need you? I don't even need you now. Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
The conversation trail mixes off, and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault, trapping me with such a weird question. Victim blaming. I can't just lie to her, that was my real life reasoning too. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen in that time. Okay.
Alright. Next time... Ah, damn it, they just give us the same words again.
Yeah, well, I'll pick Puppy again. Or Suicide. You know, we'll find out. We'll find out next time.
Puppy Suicide.
On JRPGZ. What? Alright, that was a pretty good ending.
That was a pretty good ending, yeah, I agree.
What's up?
Ah!